Hey, what's going on, my beautiful people? Will here, Flawless Exotic Creations, coming to you guys with another video, and this is going to be in reference to getting established. Again, new breeder coming into the game, trying to be established. We get a lot of people that say they look up to us. We're just regular people. Disclaimer, we're new. We're just trying to figure out where we fit in. We're chasing our dreams out there like everybody else. This specific episode of Getting Established, we want to talk a little bit about males and females in your program. We've been on record several times talking about the importance of males. High-end males, for whatever that means, for whatever level. Meaning, if you're kind of just hobbyists, get high-end males for whatever programs you want to work in. If you want to go and be a breeder, get high-end males for that. If you want to be a breeder's breeder, you know, the breeder that all the breeders go to get their stuff, a Ozzy, a Justin, a Bob, you know, you're going to have to get very, very high-end males. I hear Billy with Mutation Creation talk about it all the time. It's very breeder specific. He mentions, and is again, it's no shade, I respect every person that I've named on this video, but he said he don't even look at a male if it ain't $10,000-$15,000. The price point isn't the issue. The issue is the complexity of the combination of the genes that he's looking for that will advance him forward in the programs that he's already far advanced in. So it's going to cost you to play in that game. That's how it works. We have some very, very pricey stuff ourselves. We so-called tried to jump in the deep end. You know, we deal with Monsoon. We went out there, we spent $16,000 on Monsoon. We spent $14,000 on the first stranger, and it died. Go back, look at the videos. It's not funny. It's kind of like a nervous laugh because we had to double down. We imported that male and had to turn around and import another one because, again, it has specific genes where it's still, to this day, is not readily available. Yeah, strangers are everywhere. Everybody has strangers, but the specific combo we are working with stranger in that situation is not readily available. We have a stranger, double het, 100% double het puzzle clown male. The first one we bought died. But we're rocking and rolling in that program. So you need to know exactly what you want in the programs that you're going to be running with. So, are males more important or are females more important? We had this discussion, KG and I, with Bond Projects, and we both agree. In our opinions, males getting started, males are going to be more important getting started. You're going to want to get the almost as perfect as you can get in your male. If you don't like a certain gene or you have a certain distaste for a certain gene, please don't get it in your male. It don't matter what that gene may be. If you don't like that gene, don't settle. Because you have to remember, every female you take that male to, even if it's 2 females, up to 4 females, if people breed males to more females than that. The point of the matter is all those genes are mixed up in that. Whatever amount of genes you have in that male is going to be spread 50-50 throughout all them eggs as soon as you start hatching them out. So you got to check your exposure when it comes to your males and your female count. With our females, change the topic slightly, we tend to accept a little bit more of not quite what we want in our females rather than our males. We won't use the gene that we always use, but let's use spider for instance. We love spider. We like how it looks, but we don't work in it. We don't work with it consistently enough in our programs because of the business aspect of it. But we'll just use it for an example. If we're working, let's say we're gonna do confusion, and we find a really cool confusion spider clown. The difference between it being a male and female, I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus, guys, but it being a male and female is crucial. If we're looking for a confusion clown, we're going to need to get a confusion clown in male. If we're looking for a confusion clown in female and we come across a confusion clown, and let's say we come across a confusion spider clown, we may be okay with probably getting both because you increase your odds, but we may be okay with getting the spider. The major difference is if you breed that female, you can only breed it to that one male, or whatever male you breed it to when she's ready. That means half of her 6 eggs have the chance of being spider. When you involved it on the male side, I hate that I'm simplifying the genes for you. This is not what this video is specifically about, but I'll be fast. But if you would have got that on the male side, meaning a confusion spider clown male, and you breed it to 4 females, and on average those 4 females have 6 eggs, 6 times 4, that's 24 babies. By odds, 12 of them babies should be spiders. Again, because it's on the male side. So for all the new people that's getting into the game like we are, we try to keep genes that you don't like or you're not really drawn to out of your males. You can deal with them here and there in your females. You can tolerate it, especially at certain price points, but it's not the end of the world in your females. So it brings us back to the topic, males or females. So males are going to be more influential getting started, trying to get established. You can, like I said, when you start pairing up and buying things around your male programs that you want to work, you could buy hatchlings, you could buy breeders. We did a getting established video on that a few episodes ago. You can go either route and you'll be okay. But the male is going to be where you're going to want to start, which is the whole basis on why we started doing this getting established. You guys want to know a huge tip that's blatantly in everyone's eyes, but we really don't pay. I always involve myself in the community because I'm talking to myself as well. We really don't pay attention to it. You got to understand the Brian Barcheks, the Kevin McCurleys, the Ozzies, the Justins, the Bobs. A lot of these guys been doing this thing for years. They dumped a ton of money, a ton of time involved in getting established for years. So it is absolute. They can do things with certain genes and certain combos that we can't do. They can, take Joe Blow gene, incomplete dominant gene, and be on top of the world in 4 years, 5 years, especially if it's a male, because the infrastructure they have set up on their programs is absolutely insane. And we're trying to get to that level at our own pace. So that comes in the part with your females. So we're in our building stage. We went out, we spent a ton of money. We get that. A lot of people have. We got exactly what we needed in our males. We got exactly what we needed in most of our females. And now we're creating a lot of females that are a lot of our holdbacks to get us to the point under our own umbrella where we can have the top of the top of the top in our tubs. It's a race in a sense, but it's not. Take your own time, absolutely. But you want to gain a level within your own collection where all your females are bangers. Is very crucial, whether you buy those girls and grow them out or whether you hatch them out and hold them back. Okay, you want to get to the point where all of them are bangers. That's what every top breeder have over us as a community, collectively. That's what they have. When you have a strong combo male, regardless of what it is, whether it's a new gene or a new combo and it's in a male, they literally have some of these breeds, especially Ozzy and Justin and those guys and Bob, they already have freaking double visuals, triple visual females sitting in tubs, 5 to 10 of them that's not even assigned to a breeder male yet, that's waiting on some of these combos to come through. So if we can subconsciously build our collection throughout the years, because it's going to take years and years and years, a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of tears. But if we could build our collections while chasing our dream, that you could also build that same infrastructure where every tub you open up, you got females. Every year, you're not even pairing every single one of your females. That way, when you add something to your collection, you can come out with a bang and kill the odds on everything you do. You got to remember, just because we have a ultra male pod female, I mean, it means nothing, in the grand scheme of things. If we got a new gene we want to get in there, cool, you could breed it to that. I feel like the game changes when you don't just have one ultra male pie. You got 4 ultra male pies. 2 of them are het hypo. The other 2 got incomplete dominant genes in the mix, and none of the 4 are even lined up to be paired with anything, and you get a gene to mix in and you want to run with, and you're off and running. So you need to prepare yourself to be able to win in the long run. So it's a long run. That's why everybody say take your time, because it does take time. But again, like the previous getting established vids, you want to increase your chances. You want to increase your odds. Just because you have 1 banger male or 1 banger female, a lot of the times, you know, we're always trying to hit home runs. You're not going to hit a home run. You're not going to hit it out the park every year, every season, every breeding. But guess what? The more you can increase your odds, when you're going for 1 in 64 odds and you got 6 eggs, I mean, every egg counts. But if you got, you know, 3 females you don't win, and you got 1 in 64 odds and 18 eggs, this is what I'm talking about. But how many people can afford to take those very expensive, valuable, priceless females and dedicate them either to being in the rack and waiting for something, or put them all into one specific project and leave nothing else for the other projects you have going? So it's just something, food for thought. Like I said, disclaimer, just what we're thinking about, how we're rolling, how we're leveling up. We're gonna pretty much be releasing breeders almost every year, every other year. We're not going to be breeding for maximum capacity. We're not going to be breeding for numbers. We're breeding for quality. We're breeding for ourselves first. It's just going to happen to be that some of our byproduct other people are going to need, just like you guys. So definitely put yourself out there, get yourself established. Hopefully these videos are helping out. Subscribe, comment down below. We love you guys. Have a flawless day.